Hey everybody, Leanne Ely from SavingDinner.com.
And Marla Cilley, the FlyLady from
FlyLady.net. Yep, you've seen her there before, once or twice. You know what, we are really hyped up for the holidays, and as a matter of fact, Marla just shot a whole couple of segments over at our local WCNC here in Charlotte, and was a superstar as usual. There's great tips that you were giving all about the holidays, and you know what? The holidays are upon us, and here we are flying through November. And you know, one of the big things that happens at holiday time?
We put on the pounds.
We do. You know, the average person puts on 7 to 12 pounds. Isn't that sad?
Well, you and I wrote a New York Times bestseller about
we do.
Body clutter.
Right. And
we can get a handle on this. I've got a good handle on mine.
I got a love handle on mine. Get it? Ta-dum-bum. Okay, we're comedians too. Anyway.
But we have to laugh about it, but we have to come up with a plan.
Well, the thing is, you know, this is not a time to really start a diet.
Right.
But there are things that you can do so that when you do go to the buffet and when you do go to the, you know, you're at the office and people are bringing in the cookies and all the other stuff, that you're not going to fall off the cliff and go into that deep abyss, because you know what happens. You know, then you're getting ready. It's New Year's Day or something, and you're going to a football game, and you go to put on your jeans. Oopsie.
That's because you've been wearing your yoga pants for 6 weeks because you didn't fit in your jeans anymore.
It's yoga pants season.
If you wear your jeans that have to zip up, you will be a little more cognizant of what's going on.
That is absolutely the truth. You know, that's the kind of your, what's the word I'm looking for?
The bottom line.
That was good. It's also your conscience,
yes.
You know? Otherwise you give yourself a wedgie. Really? Come on, who wants that?
Let's not do that. So
yeah, and massive muffin top, please.
We have a plan, and the plan is, this is the meal plan that she put me on several years ago, and it was about 30 grams of carbs a day.
Yeah.
And I did it for 2 years.
And you were awesome.
And you did it for 2 years
53
too.
pounds.
And we each lost 53 pounds. And I put it all on eating ice cream. Put it all back on eating ice cream.
And you can't tell me she didn't know about that the ice cream was going to do that.
Yeah, but
you know, that's the body clutter between our ears.
But guess what? I didn't eat mac and cheese.
I know. Well, that's the good thing.
Yeah.
So, hey, points for that.
Points for that.
But you're back on the, you know what? You can create a habit is what it is. And the only habit that you have started, and how long have you been doing it? 4 days now?
4 days now.
And she feels differently.
It's a smoothie a day.
Yep.
It helps keep the carbs away.
It does.
It keeps you satiated, so you're not, you know, trying to raid the refrigerator or the pantry or, you know, getting all those carbs. You know, I've been working at the office for the last 3 weeks, and it's been kind of, they have food there.
Oh, yeah, but if you start out and you're not hungry and you're full, this is the thing about the smoothie. You have in that smoothie mix, you've got 6 grams of fiber. If you add the fiber mender, which I always say add the fiber mender because you just can't, you know, you need that fiber, you got another 9 grams. So you get 15 grams right there. You can also add a scoop of chia seeds, adding more fiber. When you've got fiber and you have fat and protein, those 3 things, that's like the 3-legged stool of satiation.
And it also is like brain food.
It
I
is.
Just stay focused so much better with this.
Our brains are hungry, so when you feed your brain, you can operate better too. It helps you to think, gets rid of brain fog, and I'll tell you something. My 3 things again is fiber, because fiber fills you up. The fat satiates, and the protein also helps keep that blood sugar level.
And I have found something else that I really like. If I don't take my supplements, and my supplements are bees and algae.
Yeah, we learned that from Terry Wells.
Yeah, I can't live without my algae.
I know that stuff is amazing.
My energy level starts dropping about 5 o'clock if I don't take my algae.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, and I love it. I love the way I feel with the smoothies in the morning and the algae, and it all works for me. So I've got a plan for this Christmas so I don't put on another 10 pounds.
We don't need to.
No.
Do the smoothie in the morning. It's a simple thing. It's your breakfast in a glass, and it's really good for the kids too. They love it. And
it's like dessert.
It is. And we showed you how to make dessert too, by the way.
And then I'm going to eat low carb the majority of the week. and prepare for any parties that are coming up, because and if I have to take something, I'm going to take a low carb thing.
There you go. So you always have
So
something.
I
do
always
that.
have
That's a
something
good
low
hint.
carb.
Yeah.
And it'll be, cocktail weenies and wrapped in bacon or some
Right.
such wonderful
And,
thing.
have one, have two, but don't go crazy, and just have a little bit of something. And I think it really helps. This is another trick that you can do if you're going to one of these cocktail parties where there's all kinds of stuff there and people are just bringing all this food, is first of all, I like to have a pot of Mighty Mitochondria soup. So I will take a big vat, a big bowl of that and eat that, and that it keeps me satisfied all during the day. If I feel I need to snack, I'll heat some soup up and have that instead. So that's one really important thing.
I like to have the bone broth soup. I make the little ice cubes out of it. I reduce it down and make ice cubes, and I'll drink that to fill me up.
It's like a bouillon, but it's way better for you because it's made out of the magnificent
Don't use the
bone broth.
microwave.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to show people how to make bone broth too. That's another thing that we're going to show you later. Remember, we're going to do that. So that said, so we have, if you're prepared and you're full before you leave, have a little bit of water and make a plan. Scan the buffet, see what's out there, and think of what are the real treats that you want. And instead of filling up your plate, get the thing that you're really interested in having, and then have a conversation, for heaven's sakes.
And do not graze.
No.
Have a plate and put the things on your plate that you want, because the calories do count when you are grazing.
They do. Because the thing is, baby cows graze, so do big cows, but people do not graze. We're not grazers. We don't have 5 stomachs.
No, so
don't act like you do.
We're going to have conversations instead of stuffing our face.
Amen to that. So make a plan. Just put one portion on a plate and don't heap it like, Kilimanjaro. And make sure that you're just going to stay true to it, and drink water in between. Have a glass of wine, but then have a drink of water. Have another glass of wine, maybe even if you're, not driving or whatever, but have a glass of water. So these are different ways that you can just kind of temper things down a little bit and you don't overindulge and feel junky.
And always have a designated driver in your party.
Absolutely.
That makes the holidays much nicer.
Much nicer. So there you go. Holiday
Happy holidays.
tips. Enjoy.